Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to talk women's basketball. And with us, head coach Kendra Faustin. And Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Obviously, back at home this past weekend. Always nice to be back at home, but you had to face the two teams that were at the top of the GLIAC North Division and two tough opponents in Michigan Tech and Northern Michigan.
Absolutely. Two really talented teams. We were looking forward to this weekend. I thought, obviously, on Thursday night in double overtime, we really battled, and Saturday we had a little bit of a hangover.
How much does a game like that go into double overtime impact you maybe just less than 48 hours later?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Mentally, physically, I'm sure it takes a toll. I mean, it's part of having that quick turnaround. Everyone's got to do that. I mean, Michigan Tech had to travel from the Sioux, so they had their challenges too, and it's just something that we don't allow our players to use it as an excuse. But that's what it looked like.
As we go to the highlights, we'll start with Thursday's game against Northern Michigan and a team that you had battled up there at the Berry Event Center in Marquette back in January. How did it change maybe from game one to game two?
Yeah, well, the first time we played them, we weren't at full strength. We didn't have Shy, we didn't have Renee. We slowed it down a little bit more. This game in particular, we wanted to increase the pace, and I thought we did a good job of that. They're really, really tough to guard because they're so big, and so you could see why we need to double them down low. They switch everything and play that pack line, so we knew we were going to have to move the ball and move off of the ball more importantly, which is, Renee did a great job there. We were going to have to make shots. They're just not going to let you get at the rim very easily, and certainly if we were going to get things at the rim, we were going to have to really move the basketball. And I thought we did a really good job of that.
Obviously, first quarter was very even. You really shot the ball well in the second quarter and outscored them to take the lead here by 13 points at halftime.
Yeah, I thought we went on a little bit of a run. The pace was really good and for us, and we were rotating well off the ball. And coming out of halftime, we said we wanted to continue with that high pace.
Obviously, they were a formidable opponent and a team that's had a great year and certainly battled back as you would expect them here in the second half.
Absolutely. So we, got in a little bit of foul trouble, had to go to the zone for a little bit, which was fine. We're not as aggressive when we're in the zone, and statistically it was the same as our man defensively. But I thought down the stretch, both teams made some really big plays. I mean, there's Lexi; she's hitting a three off a staggered. To put it into overtime. Riley Blair hit a big three, to tie it up again, and right here, and just a battle back and forth, and really it came down to, we got a good shot at the end, maybe an offensive rebound at the end on the defensive end that we needed to take care of, but. I'm certain it was a fun game to watch, and the crowd was great, and I'm really proud of our players' effort and focus, and I thought Shy did a great job managing the clock and the team and the game, and we executed well, and we just did a lot of great things.
70-66, the final score in double overtime, and you had to turn back around on Senior Day on Saturday against Michigan Tech. First, talk about your two seniors, obviously Lexi Bush, Abby Knack, as we get ready to go to the highlights and what they meant to your program.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of words that can fully describe what they mean to our program, but both of them have made sacrifices. Both of them have drastically changed their roles within our program, in effort to have team success. Lexi was our point guard for 3 years and moved to the two guard, and has had a phenomenal year. But if she wasn't willing to do that, we wouldn't be as good, and really she wouldn't be as good. Abby Knackford played major minutes her first 2 years, and as we were going through the turmoil of turning our program around, and now she plays quality minutes, but not certainly as many, and she still supports her teammates. She has helped us build our culture, no question.
Obviously here against Michigan Tech, one of those days where it just seems like the shots wouldn't fall for you.
Robert, they just, man. Yeah, I mean, I thought the first quarter was great. The second quarter, we gave up a couple silly things defensively, but mostly it was just we couldn't put the ball in the basket. And, we're moving the ball. We're getting a lot of good inside shots. I didn't think we were settling much or taking poor shots. we just struggled to put them in, and a couple key turnovers in their run, and so that didn't help either.
Obviously, their second quarter allowed them to get off to a 36-18 halftime lead. Second half, though, you battled them. It was an even second half.
Yeah, we did a great job in the second half. You know, I think Riley Blair stepped her game up in the second half. She was struggling offensively in the first half and did a great job. I thought defensively we did a better job staying down on some of those, even though they just scored there on one of the step-throughs. But staying down on, you know, their players are really good. Their guards are really good around the basket, going off the bounce. And so we need to do a better job here. I thought this was a great, strong move and finish for Jalen Brumfield, and you know, was disappointed that it ended in a charge, but I, you know, thought she did some great things. And Brain Benner played night and day, you know, much better, you know, Saturday than she did on Thursday. So some bright spots there, and you know, it's the GLIAC. I don't think people understand night in and night out, like what a battle it is.
This week on the road, as you play your final 3 games here in the regular season, all on the road, and at Purdue Northwest, at Wisconsin Parkside this week, and obviously a win gets you into the GLIAC tournament, locks up a spot for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. I mean, 3 games left, you say that, and I can't even believe that that's true. And, you know, when you're in the depths of the season, late January, early February, sometimes the days go really slowly, but then all of a sudden, it seems like the season has flown by. I don't even remember the beginning of the season, and I don't have any voice left either, so that seems about right. But yeah, we have our work cut out for us. It's, you know, it's how we respond, and we control our own destiny at this point in making the conference tournament. And you know, we'll be fired up and ready to go on Thursday and Saturday, and then the following week on Thursday again.
Obviously, playing Purdue Northwest and Parkside for the second time, certainly expect a little bit different ball game than maybe you saw the first time around.
Yeah, certainly. Again, just you know, we have Shy back, which really just helps, like, controlling the tempo of the game. She's just so gifted that way, and I think Brian's playing much better than the first time we saw them, and you know, Kelsey Wyman and Riley have really stepped up and continue to do so, and you know, so but Purdue, they're much better than their record indicates, and you know, they play really well at home, and we'll have our work cut out for us.
Well, Coach, thanks for being with us, and best of luck this week as you hit the road.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
That'll do it for Ferris Sports Update. Reminder, you can follow all the action online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. Have a great week.